Okie dokie. All right. Another Monday motivational. You guys, I'm super excited about this month. They've done things a little bit differently than what they have in years past. And I kind of like that shake up just for the simple fact that they're trying to keep us on our toes and I think prepare us. Historically, in the months of January, December and January, I would say, there's something that happens. People are real checked out in December as they start getting their feet moving again in January. It's just not real busy, you know? So I don't know about you guys, but I just want to say congratulations to everybody that got the line 4 promo, and then everybody that got the 50% commission. I got to tell you, whatever time I made my post last night, it was like 2 minutes prior to that I earned it. I worked my butt off up till the very end because I had spent so much time that week before trying to get those customers in. And then I was like, I don't know, like none of my people were following through. And I was just like, whoa. And I mean, I was working my tail off. So if you got that, congratulations. If you didn't, but you worked your butt off, congratulations, because let me tell you what, you're still going to have extras and those are going to pay off. If you talk to a lot of people, it's going to pay off in time. And if your business isn't booming a ton, or, you know, your checks are still rather small and you really missed it, but you talked to a lot of people trying to get it, just realize that your check is going to gradually continue to increase and that paycheck is going to boom later on for you. Okay. It really will. So please just don't beat yourself up if you didn't hit your goal. I had locked in the line 4 promo and one of my customers returned their order. Yes. So how about I didn't catch it though until I was going through my orders, and I was heartbroken because I really busted my butt and I had two that ordered below the amount. So yeah, anyhow. But anyways, I had 3 that qualified and then 1 that returned that was a qualifying order. But so we always, you know, there's a chance that you're going to fall short. And as the months go on, I have no clue what is coming, but I do expect them to do something that's going to help close in on the momentum, like start bringing that momentum in. But typically, like in the States at least, people start getting their income tax checks back in February, March, April. And during that time period is when I have seen a huge shift. And it's just kind of like there's a mixture. I mean, everybody's getting ready for vacation. The Christmas is done. People are back in that saving mode. They're in that creative mode. They're also trying to get their bodies, you know, in shape for summer. So we have a new promo going on, which I don't know how many of you guys look at it like this, but I'm going to tell you, I did a leadership retreat back in 2018. And the reason why I'm bringing up clear back then is because during that leadership retreat, one of the promos that they had during my qualification period for my team was this $25 when they create a new customer account. Okay, you guys, listen, there are so many products that we have, and I'm not going to tell you to go and get somebody to buy one product. Okay. But I had people signing 30, 40 customers like easily on one product here, one product there. And I know that because they like their PPA was like 30, 40, 50. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I had done my qualifications based on PPA. Like one of the qualifications was PPA. And some of the people that earned their spot, they never signed people, but they were just pounding these customer accounts, like, because they were like, okay, well, and I can't memorize what the product, like how much is balanced now. Kaylee just posted earlier, like a breakdown of like how much, actually I got saved on my phone. Hold on. I saved it because I'm a good little student that when somebody says, go put them in your albums, because I've only said that a bazillion times. I go put it in my albums because they got creative, right? But okay, so for instance, Right now, the 10-day detox would only be $25 for somebody because they're getting $25 in credits. 10-day detox is only going to cost them $25. Heat is only going to cost them $9. Thirst, $19. Sleep or rest. I was reading sleep. $27. And this is USD. But you get my point here, you guys. You really can utilize a product a day until the end of the month, and also including your 3 steps or whatever. You might end up with people that get the 3 steps, plus they decide to get that product that you're advertising that day, and they're getting it $25 off, or maybe their budget's not so great and they just want to get the capsules and get $25 off. Whatever it is, you're creating momentum, and then you're immediately, as soon as they get that product, that they start talking about it and they start sharing their referral link. But they can go ahead and put it out right now and be like, look, I just got this deal, and if you want to grab it, you can get this $25 off too, and grab this deal right now. And then they can get their referrals in, so they can get credits on the 2nd of the month. So you can share with your friends about, telling your customer, you can share with your friends, like, you got those 25 credits, they can get them too. Start getting them some easy referrals in, because the company is literally handing them 25 credits, you guys, just for creating their customer account. They got to verify their account, so make sure they do that. But utilizing whatever promo comes out right now, that is going to be, it's a game changer if you really think about it. Somebody goes, instead of waiting for their product to actually come, them just going on, and they don't have to put it on their personal page. They can put it in their stories. They can put it anywhere. Or they can just tell their friends, you can tell them, look, if you get 2 people, tell your friend, do you know 2 people that might also be interested in this, so they can grab this $25 off too? Because if so, you can get that product next month probably half off if they use those credits, right? So that's just something to think about. Jackie, do you have any other spins with like the half off, like the promo, how to utilize the promos that we have right now, but also those $25 credit?
Well, definitely the $25. I usually just tell them like, hey, can you sign up for a free account? You're going to get $25 for free. I like to tell them that. And I just tell them like, hey, it expires on the 31st. Even if you're not like, I encourage them to apply it to the 3 steps. And if they don't, then I'm just like, just use it on whatever, like get a bottle of Sculpt. This stuff is amazing. Sculpt is like the closest thing. The other thing is like skincare and stuff, like the mask. The mask is something. Oh my goodness, that reminds me, I have a customer who just inquired about the mask. She can pretty much get it for free. So if you have anyone who's been actually like inquiring about Plus products, and this might be something you guys might think about, like if you have someone who's like, oh yeah, I really want to try that peptide. I like to do peptide with this one as well. I don't know if you guys know exactly how to take peptide, but peptide is really, really, really amazing. I learned this from Twin. 3 boxes for the month. Okay, so that's what I normally set somebody up with. Somebody's like, my hair is like, I really want to work on my hair. I'm like really insecure about my hair. I tell them, okay, you need 3 boxes. Your first box, you're going to do 2 per day. And then after that, you're going to do 1 every single day. So it comes out to like 8 days of doing double. And then the rest of the 2 boxes, they're doing like 1 throughout, and they have incredible results. All of them have been able to finish that particular like program of peptide, and they're like, oh my god, my baby hairs are growing in. I totally see the difference. It's definitely something they can see. So this is a time where I always tell them like, hey, if you want to get on this promo, if you get, you're pretty much getting 1 of the boxes for free. The skin one, Crystal,
the hair, skin, and nails.
Yeah, that one is the one. You can also mix it up too if you wanted to do like 1 peptide and then 1 form, or 2 peptide and then 1 form. But I really like the skin one for that particular program. People's hair comes in growing well. Besides that, good thing you reminded me, Amanda, because I have tons of those like graphics where I'm like, get this for this price and this price, and I forgot our prices changed. I would have put it out there and they would have been like, what happened? So yeah, if you guys do have any of those graphics that you have put out before for, whenever we have these credits and stuff, update it. Like it's really simple. Even if you went into stories and just put like new prices over them, that would pretty much update it. It's evergreen if you kept it in your folders and stuff. Yeah, and then what else? Besides finale promo,
I'm
um,
glad that you said though about if they, you approach it with the $25 or with the 3 steps, but then you kind of use that as an extra closing statement. If they're like, yeah, I can't really do that right now, just be like, look, I just want to tell you though that these 25 credits, they expire at the end of the month. So just grab, one thing, just grab something, grab scalp, grab, balance, grab whatever, or you might say, or wait a second, you mentioned about this, you could go ahead and grab that now, right? This will be a great time to put up a charcoal skin mask, do a selfie of that. And then like tonight or whatever, it's a good time because every single time I put up that, somebody always asks. Somebody always asks, right? Because people want their skin to look great. So just reminding yourself of that. And then the first order bonus for promoter orders. I
yes.
think it's huge. I think that is huge. You guys, did you read the examples that they gave you? And that's what I was doing. I was pulling that up. So it says Christine, a new promoter who signed up on the 19th of January, has no personally enrolled order history, has enrolled 4 customers since signing up. The first of those customers places a $200 order on January 25th. This could trigger the $100 bonus. Let me read another one. You enroll Bob today as a new promoter, and tomorrow Bob enrolls Jill as a promoter. During the promotion period, Jill places a $200 order. Bob will receive a $100 FOB, first time order bonus, because Jill is his first personally enrolled account to order.
So do you guys all understand it? Like type it in the chats if you guys, because this is the first time Lavelle has ever done a promo like this.
Yes.
They've never done it. I mean, even when it came out, I'm like, holy crap, this is different. I need to read this. I need to comprehend this.
Mhm.
And I highly encourage you guys, if you guys get these emails and stuff and you guys try to read it and comprehend it, right? Like try to actually understand what the company is, offering us. And then for clarification, that's when you go into your group chats, that's when you hop on the Zooms, and that's when you guys like actually ask questions, right? This is a Zoom. If you guys are in the chats, ask questions if there's something you don't understand about it. Something I always like to stress is that work every single promo. And like what Amanda said, even if you don't achieve it, you're still going to grow, right? Even if you had a couple free accounts when you're going for your 10, you still are growing because those customers are, they heard about Thrive. But for this particular one, I had to wrap my head around this. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So who is this for?
But it's great if anybody that has signed up this month, like that is what you need to make sure. Like if somebody's going after their VIP bonuses or whatever, they're in their VIP period, or they just signed up this month, but they've yet to actually get their first order, like somebody to place their first order, get one of their promoters or whatever. That's basically the easiest way I can say it is going to be that person.
So you like everyone look for and try to, so look for any promoter who is signed up in the month of January. They're all eligible for this if they've never sold to a promoter or customer before. So they haven't done anything yet as far as, but besides having their own orders themselves. Okay. So that's who qualifies for this. Another thing, like when it comes to mindset and stuff, like a lot of people, they'll see this and they'll be like, well, I can't go for that. I signed up in December. I signed up in like another thing, but this is a tool that you guys use to get people to want to promote. Okay. This is a tool for you guys. So, so basically, any promoter in the month of January who has not yet brought in a person, customer or promoter, their very first order that they get, they're going to get paid 50% commission pretty much on that order. So I'll give you guys an example. A brand new promoter gets started and she signs up a customer and her customer buys $150, like the Thrive Experience package. Instead of her receiving commissions, like normal commissions, which would be, the uni level and whatever that is, she would actually receive $75 in commission. So it
Yes.
overrides it a little bit. Another example, let's say you have a brand new promoter who also signs a brand new promoter, and they're super motivated. They know what's happening and what's going on and how amazing this company is with this promo. And the person who she just enrolled buys an $800 pack, right? The enroller is going to receive $400 on that $800 pack. So it's just kind of like, hey, for getting your very first order in, we're going to pay you 50% on that. It's going to override the other commissions that you would normally get on that one sale. So it's literally just that one sale. So the idea of this is to get every person who has not yet, moved the needle, get them to get their first order in, and they're going to get paid half on there. No, it's not just on customers, it's also on promoters. Or is it? Yeah, like all new promoters.
It's customers or promoters.
Oh, yes. So yeah,
It's the promoter that gets paid. Yeah.
It's the promoter that gets paid. But yeah, I mean, if you are like a brand new, this is kind of like for new people to get them really like pumped up about, holy crap, this is crazy. I was trying to put a ticket in earlier. I don't know if anybody saw this. I know that it overrides commissions and it overrides the fast start, but I'm pretty sure that these orders are still going to count towards your VIP dial. Okay. I'm pretty sure. So if they just get their first order in, so strategically, okay, so if they have a couple of people going at it, you're like, okay, I have so-and-so, 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 I would put the bigger order in first so that you get paid higher commission. Okay, so if she's got like 3 potentials going, she's like, I have a promoter that maybe wants to sign up. I have 2 other customers, one of them wants to just buy her own package. The other one wants a couples pack, right? You're going to pick the couples pack and close that one first because that one's going to pay more.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So it is a max of $400 on that first time order that gets paid to the upline. So exciting. I've never seen them do that before. It is very exciting. And even if you don't qualify for getting these kind of bonuses yourself, you guys spread the love. You guys share this opportunity, because what if you excite your next 200K because they come in and they see this and they're like, holy crap, this company is so generous. And just like what Amanda said, historically in like past Januaries, we've had different kind of bonuses and stuff. We've had like rank advancements, and all of us are kind of waiting for an announcement, right? Like back in January. And instead of giving us a huge crazy bonus for the entire season, they are holding our hand because they're like, you guys, we're going to prep you. If you guys ever needed a mentor or somebody to motivate you, like, you guys don't actually need us. All you guys have to do is listen to whatever the company is doing and saying, like, hey, here's a bone, here's a bone, here's a bone. Keep working for this. Watch your checks grow, watch your checks grow. And then like, all of a sudden you guys are ramped up and ready for the next level, right?
Yeah.
So
be that person that's sitting there throwing a tantrum because they haven't dropped them yet. Because normally you're the one who's got the sour attitude, and you're not really attracting people acting like that. Okay. So, and don't think just because you're not saying it out loud that you're not acting like that. If you literally just kind of, I'm not going to do it, or I'm not going for it, and you're not encouraging other people to do it, you're not getting excited about it, guess what? You are that person. So trust me, there's going to be promotions that are sometimes going to be for you. There's going to be promotions sometimes that are for people on your team. You guys, I'm going to tell you firsthand, you are nothing without your team's success. I mean, yes, you can go and get, but guess what? You are nothing without your customers' success, right? So if you're not signing customers or you're not signing team, you're not going to be very successful. So you have to focus on the results, what other people get that join you. Okay. So if these things are being hand delivered, like, hey, this is for them, then you need to be the person that's the messenger that's saying, listen, these are for you. Like, I'm not even getting this bonus, right? Like, this is totally for you and made for you. And stay focused there, because there is always something around the corner. And yes, the company is not, they're not dummies. They know when that momentum is, right? And this is that building period. Why do you think they are setting you up with getting so many customer accounts? That is helping push you to talk to people. Remember last week when we were talking about the 100 accounts that was on my original paper from Lavelle? When I got started, you had to get 100 for accounts before they'd even let you buy an 800 pack, right? I said, Paul told Tony, like, you have to get 800 count or 100 accounts, right? Well, guess what? How many of you think that you wouldn't have pushed yourself to get like those 10 accounts last week? if the company wouldn't have put that out there, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I slack. Okay. That was definitely the most customer accounts I've gotten in like a few day time period in a long time. All right. And I
Me
was
too.
following up like a fool, right? Because that means that so many people, yeah, I didn't close them, but I'm going to close them. That means I just gathered a ton more interest. I put myself out there. And guess what? I had some free sample packs. So I was like digging, like, come on. Even though I only had a couple left, I kept on putting out more. And then I was like, maybe not. And then I ended up not even using like 4 of them or something. And I was going to give was the max I was, no, I lied. I actually only ended up sending 3 sample packs, but I had samples going out to other people that were trying this, trying that, right? So I just want you guys to know, and I didn't get there by big orders. I got there by a bunch of like multiple orders. And it is what it is. But a lot of people I got to talk to, and a lot of people saw me posting, saw me talking about it, saw me, heard me if they were talking to me. And that is helping me propel as the months go on. Because eventually those people, if they're interested now, they're going to be interested and eventually close. So I just know they're kind of preparing you as it goes on. Kudos to getting the mail outs back in the first time promoter orders. I hope everybody's seen that. That's awesome. I'm glad that we had a chance though to look at it if we didn't have them. So I think that what you guys need to remember, if you're not utilizing them and the people, your new people coming in are not utilizing them, guess what? They can eventually go away, right? Because that's where they're going to cut corners if that's something that's not being used. Just like if you're not utilizing the sample packs at all, chances are they weren't going to do it. Now that people spoke up and was like, hey, like this is how I utilize this. Like this is a huge selling point for me. We get them back for this first time promoter orders. But what did we learn through that? A great way. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch my video the other day on the Dream Team, go watch it. I gave some great examples of breakdowns of how you could literally help somebody get that money. I saw somebody post today. If you had somebody joining and they didn't have the money to get started, how could they get going? Go watch that video. It'll tell you, right? It's like literally pre-selling. Get them that sample in their hands and start talking about it. Start collecting those accounts, collecting the money for those experience packs, and then you can order your upgrade pack. So you have to think outside the box and help people be able to get started and going. So now that we know that we have those back, and it was 10 for the 400 pack and 20 for Canada, then we can turn around and say, okay, well, that's literally $25 a piece. 10 of them is $250. So somebody can order a 200 pack. Well, they could order the 400 pack if they have like the difference or whatever, or how many is that? 25, yeah, $250 or whatever, right? Like they can start hitting the ground running with those sample packs already out of the gate. So then they had enough for 150. But you're going to get more than that in your personal product that you can mail it out whenever you get your kit, right? So they can literally 10 sample packs from the cloud office, and then they can make another, what I say it was, 16 sample packs for the 400 pack, 16 sample packs of 3-day minis. So that's 20, I don't know, 26 3-day minis that you can say. So that's going to be 250 plus, I think it was like right around 4, 5. Anyways, they're gonna make like $650 from the sample packs they can sell from just what they're getting in cloud to what they're getting in their box. So that's more than enough money to order a 400 pack. Does that make sense? Yeah, because I just went in circles. I'm sorry, my medicine wears off this time of the night. But no, for real, that's literally like, that's how I look at it, you guys. I didn't have the extra money to order a ton of product when I came in. So I needed to know how I could make every penny of it back, and how I could turn around and convert that, and how I could show the people, because that was the number one reason why people didn't order, was that they didn't have the money to order it. So I needed to know how I could guarantee when I had those discussions with them to ease their mind, turn around and sell these back. That's how I've done it in my first company, in this company. So literally it's like a no-brainer for me. So I really think that right now you guys start talking about asking people like, when are they going on vacation, or what they're doing this summer. If they already start like saving money for Christmas. I know that sounds crazy, or saving money for back to school shopping. Like, do they save money throughout the year? Whatever it is, right? Because this is all things that people right now can utilize to get that jump start. Like, I'm not going to make the same mistake as last year. I didn't save money throughout the year for the holidays. This year, I'm going to try to put away, $100 extra a month, or whatever it might be. Get creative, or something that you want to purchase this summer, by this summer. You want to pay off something by this summer. This is how you're accomplishing it. This is how you're doing it. Because that literally sets things in people's minds of what they could save money for. Maybe they want to put a pool in. Maybe they want to go on vacation or a trip or whatever. So start talking about those things now, because that's what's going to catch people's attention. That's what's going to help people kind of visualize what it is they could do with this extra income. And now's the time, right? I hope that we don't end up with another lockdown, but like, my kids haven't been in school. And like I said, Leah's back on quarantine again, and she can't go back until Friday. But I don't know if we'll have another like shutdown. It seems to be more lax in some areas. And then like my kid, they wanted her to come to the doctor today for ADHD appointment, but yet she can't go to school for a week. And I'm like, doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. But they want nurses to come to work too. So even if we're positive, it's nuts. But no, for real. Can you think of any outside of the box other things when it comes to, and another thing, like auto ships run tomorrow. Okay, so do your follow-up now or whatever. But listen, if their auto ship declines, you guys realize they rerun them on the 30th, correct?
It runs tonight in a few hours.
Yeah. And then they rerun the declines. They always rerun the declines at least one time before the month is over. Right. So like, if they run it tomorrow, then like, I think it's the 30th. Kaylee, is that when they rerun it? I know somebody, it's the 30th, right?
I'm not sure exactly when. I always thought it was just like 2 days after auto ship or something.
I thought it was 5 days after. And I know that sounds weird because I always catch it on the 30th, but I'm not sure, because we used to only have the 5th, 15th, and 5th, 15th, and 25th auto ships. So when they started doing the auto ships on 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, I'm not sure how many more times they do it. I know if Stacy was on, she would know this because she watches that like a hawk. I think you're right.
You can even ask them too, though. Like if you know that one declined, you can message support and they will run it on the spot.
Somebody said they have a question on that. Go ahead and ask it. You can unmute yourself real quick.
Okay, it was just kind of on that because I had somebody get their auto ship declined for the first time, so I wasn't sure how to kind of go about that, like getting them to run it again. So I had no idea. So like if somebody
I would send
had their auto
ticket
ship
open,
just send
to
in a
double
ticket.
check. I would send a ticket. And then if they don't know, I had someone decline on the 5th and it ran again a different card on the 10th. Perfect. That's awesome. But yeah, you can always send a ticket in and ask them, because here's the thing. Sometimes people's auto ships decline because I doubt some of you guys even ever reach out to those people, right? Because you're like, oh, they had that decline on purpose. No, reach out to them, because I have to change cards like all the time. Okay. Like literally, if their card changed, if they had one little thing with their zip code, or somehow something got typed in, or they had the wrong expiration date. I have my card in there twice and have the wrong expiration date in there on one of them. And I don't know why I haven't deleted it off of there, but for some reason, I sometimes select that one and I don't realize it until after it's declined. And I'm like, crap. And then I have to rerun it. Right. So just make sure you follow up with those people and you check those declines as well. But yeah, I would send a ticket just to be sure. And since they're open, I would go ahead and send it and just be like, hey, is this going to be reran this month? Reach out to the person, find out if they know why it could have declined. And then, they can always at the request can free running. Yeah, if that answers that. You forgot the shipping. Yeah. So they didn't have enough or something to cover it. So, there's always different things. And then, it's month end. You guys, again, you want to start the beginning of the month thinking about where you want to be at, but please don't beat yourself up. Don't give up though either, because the momentum that you go out of a month is always the momentum you're going to start a month, right? So if you are literally, you've kind of been slacking, you're just now starting to pick up because you've been going after these bonuses and you've been going after and talking to people for the first time in a long time, that's going to continue to create that momentum, right? So like, even though the company doesn't have a challenge this month or this week on how many customer accounts to get, what if you said, you want to give out $250 in credits in the next and before the month is over, right? To every single person that signed an account, $25 in credits from the company, not from you. Okay. From the company, not for you. So set a goal of more customer accounts, getting that out, and then letting them know, hey, this literally, you only have until the end of the month to order these, but these are what the products are that you could literally snag up. And this might just help you get talking to people. Again, I am by no means telling you to just offer these smaller products. However, if you're somebody that is struggling to really get those experience orders count like in there, maybe try something a little bit outside of what you've been doing. Maybe focus on those plus line products and see what happens. Okay. Like put them in a story every single day. Put one of those things in the stories. One of our focus plus line of the product today. I didn't even know this, right? And then you share something about that product. It will work. It'll work. People start asking you because they don't even know you have it, you guys. You know you have it, but they don't know. Or maybe you don't know. And this is a great time for you to kind of familiarize yourself with some of those products and get it out there and start talking about it. And then with the new month is set your goals, that you're ready to work for, that that you are going to go after. And then say there is a bonus that they drop. I don't know about you, but you don't want to be sitting there not talking to anybody and kind of in the wrong headspace. You want to go ahead and say, no, I'm going to have a car this year. I'm going to have an auto bonus. And man, if they put a $10,000 or a $12,000 bonus or a $6,000 bonus, I want it. That's a lot of money. And I want to see you guys snag it up. So get it in your mindset. And then, you know what, maybe there isn't a bonus, but guess what? That's okay too, because regardless, I have seen 12Ks guys making more than 40 and 80Ks before, because they literally just are, they've worked the compensation plan. That's all there is to it. They signed customers, they focused on the fast starts, and they've been rock stars. So I promise you, you can make amazing checks at every rank. So even if bonuses are short-lived, all right, they don't pay out forever. So just know they're one-time payouts, but they're sure as heck something that you want to run for, and you want to go after if they do end up dropping them. Let's see. I don't think, what were some month-end things? Oh yeah, go out, see who's not thriving for free next month. So again, you can utilize those referrals for that too. That's going to help you close out the month. And then moving people on the last day, make sure you know when and so forth. Talk to your upline about that.
So just to touch on that a little bit, just month end stuff. The most important things for month end really is if any of you guys are going for goals, go for it, right? Within reach, if you guys are trying to maintain a rank advancement, which I think a lot of people on here might be already done for a lot of people. But if you guys do still have rank advancements, definitely fill up your dials during the month end. It's kind of just tying up loose ends, right? You just tie up all the loose ends, but the two most important ones are definitely getting people thriving for free, making sure you're thriving for free, and also, like Amanda said, waiting room. So just for that, okay, so we had a big BOGO in the beginning of the month. Anyone who tagged a friend they can actually thrive for free if they just have one more person that places an order. So something that I've always done is if I have a customer who tags a friend, right? I will always tell her, I'm like, hey, you and your friend BOGO'd this month, go get another person, right? Even if it's your husband or your mom or somebody, right? Don't leave those credits on the table, because a lot of the time those BOGO orders are pretty big. So definitely reach out to anyone you know that BOGO'd. Also make sure that you yourself are thriving for free as well. Make sure you have those 2 customers that have ordered on auto ship. And if you guys did not know, it's actually an average of the 2 orders. So if you guys have like a really small order, right? Like somebody ordered balance, right? One person ordered balance, the other person ordered like a 4-week experience. Try to go for at least one more person that's going to get you a bigger order to average out your credits even more, right? Because the 2 highest orders is what you're actually going to get paid in credits the following month. Then that, you can do whatever you want with that. And then also with the waiting room, this might be foreign for a lot of you guys, but the most important thing to know is that if you have signed a promoter in the past 60 days, so anytime like in January or December, right about now, if you guys have signed somebody, definitely meet with your upline or just ask them like, hey, I have somebody in my waiting room, I still don't know how to work this thing. Very important to learn it early, like just and make sure that you're aware that people are in there. Get help, because it's not something that's just easy to understand or that somebody should just be playing around with. Talk to your upline. I want to say like 40K and up at least, so even 80K and up really when it comes to that.
Yeah, you definitely want to understand it, because you want to position yourself if you have people working, and so forth, and how you can kind of set it up. You don't want to just have them all like across your top level. If you literally have them all working, you could be helping somebody go 4K or somebody go 12K, if you're creating a lot of volume coming in. Or you yourself, you might have a bunch of people, which obviously you're going to qualify for, but if it helps somebody else start to, you can kind of utilize like placements. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. It's scenario based, so I don't want to say something and somebody take it the wrong way. But it's really based on different scenarios, and it can be a little bit complicated. So it's definitely something you want to work with somebody in your upline with to make sure that you're getting the best out of it, and plus helping you're utilizing it to the advantage of your team as well. But I really think that exciting things are coming. I am pumped. I can tell you that if you are somebody that really needs to focus on their mindset a lot, spend 15, 20 minutes a day, maybe on your drive somewhere, taking your kids to school, going to work, whatever it might be. Maybe it's when you're taking your shower, listening to some things that are going to get you in the headspace that you can do this, that you can succeed, that you can make this happen. Because so many of us grew up in areas or had so many people around us that were just very negative thinking. And you guys, you have to get in a mind space that you can accomplish this, because there's nobody, okay, that can make you do it. But if everybody else can be successful, why not you? You literally have all the same tools. You have all the same resources. It takes being hungry, though. You have to, like, I'm trying out so many different things right now, different ways of approaching different videos. Oh, that was something we forgot too, and I'll come back to that in just a second. But I'm trying to get myself out there again. I'm trying to rebuild my confidence, both as a leader, and I like that's taken me longer, right? These Zooms definitely helped me a lot, but I'm trying to get myself confident again of like, wait, why should somebody join me? Like, these are questions you should ask yourself. Okay. Like, what qualities do I bring? I know that I can teach somebody how to be successful, but if they don't know that, and listen, I suffered from that imposter syndrome of believing that I couldn't help anybody, you guys. I've helped a lot of people and I have the knowledge. Why can I not? But if I'm not spreading that because I'm worried people are going to think I'm gloating about myself, hell no. That's why do you think I patted myself on the back? Yeah, Amanda, you did it. I worked my butt off where I earned it, right? So you need to cheer for yourself. along this journey. So make sure you're getting yourself in the right headspace that you can do it. I'm going to tell you, yes, I went 200K very, very quickly. Do you think I got there because I told myself I couldn't? No, every single day I told myself I could. And I didn't stop until I literally made it happen, right? So I needed it so bad. And I had so many people just waiting on me to fail. You guys, I was getting bullied every single day when I joined. Every single day I was turned into compliance. Every day, multiple times a day. Okay. For literally a month solid. A month solid. Every day. Most people would have quit. Me, I was like, no, I'm going to succeed and you're going to get a big middle finger, right? And you're going to watch me do it, because I didn't want anybody to see me fail. So I knew that in order to make that happen, like I was going to have to work hard. I was going to be on calls. I was going to be doing 3-ways. I was going to be in people's messenger. I was going to be making sure I posted. I was going to be making sure I learned something every day and that I was feeding my mind and surrounding myself with people that wanted to be successful and that were going for it. So this $250 bonus, that they're going to pick winners and so forth, right? About the video. Listen, that doesn't need to be a live video. So please get that out of here first off. That can be something that you put music to and you collaborated a ton of pictures or something, okay? So they say video, get creative. Go make a video of your Thrive story. How am I going to do that? I'm going to go pull pictures from January 15th of 2017. I'm going to collaborate them together, get an awesome song, and I'm going to submit it. You better believe I'm going to submit it. So please, please, please don't take yourself out of the gate. What if you are the one who wins? Like, what if you're the one who wins? You can go buy groceries, go fill your car up, give back some, whatever. Okay. Reward yourself, go get a massage. I don't know. But if you don't submit it, you can't. And say you go and you create this thing, you can utilize it forever, right? You can share that as your Thrive experience story. So just get creative and do it. I'm going to do it. I was like I was Googling all these songs this morning that had the word Thrive in it. And then I changed directions and I was trying to get one that like motivated me. Anyways, I listened to a whole bunch of different songs trying to get little clips of how I could create this, and it turned out nice, right? Probably spent too much time on that. But if I learned how to do it, it was like, it's not a loss. It's something that it's another skill that I'll be able to teach somebody else. So I hope that really does help and give you guys some ideas, because I hate to see those things go and then other people win. And it's like, you could have won if you would have submitted something. Jackie, got anything else?
Yes, there was an announcement saying that there's going to be golden ticket winners for the Ultimate Thriver. It is the last auto ship of the month, you guys. So I highly, highly encourage and recommend for you guys to make a little list. If you guys have customers and other people who are doing Ultimate Thriver and they're doing it because you encourage them, write their names down and keep it where you can see it. That way you're checking in on them all the time. Okay. So Ultimate Thriver, like they don't really have to do anything except for be on the products, right? So if they do miss an auto ship, if they miss putting it on tonight and they don't have one for January, they're out, right? So make sure that they don't get outed.
And they can follow up with they can make a post about them being in the runnings for it, right? To help them get their Thrive product for free next month by getting their customers, their friends, to literally place an order and get those 25 credits. So,
and here's a tip. If their auto ship declines, as long as they have one in the month of January, Lavelle will run it for January. So that is something, like, even if they're like, oh, I didn't have money or whatever, if it just declines and it's just sitting there, Lavelle will run it in the month of January, of course. But yeah, so anyways, they are doing golden tickets. The only requirement is so even if they don't win as far as the story and the submissions and all that stuff, towards the end, they are going to pick golden tickets. So somebody can still win that prize, right? What else was there? Auto ships, that. There was something else. Oh yes, and then there was a couple of trainings, you guys, during the week. There was the Super Saturday, and there was also the 5 4 3 2 1 training last Wednesday. Those are available in the cloud office. If you guys go into leadership updates, they're still sitting there. I know that a lot of people got a lot of golden nuggets. If you guys missed any of those trainings, go back in there and watch it. Saturday was Paul Gravette's birthday, one of our co-founders and CEOs. So that was a good one to watch. But I really, if you guys are kind of new or just thinking of like, I need somebody to tell me what to do, how do I get started, how do I pick myself back up again, watch the 5 4 3 2 1. That is like the beauty, what I love about this business, and just not just this business, but just like the simple systems that we have. You guys can start with any basic system we have and you're good as gold, right? You're good as new. Like you're a baby again, right? So either 5 4 3 2 1, VIP 800, just those simple things. If you guys don't know where to start, like, man, like I don't know where to start. That's where you start. Just those simple little 5 4 3 2 1, VIP 800.
Consistent with it. Yep.
Yeah.
Get consistent with the actions. And then guess what? You just restarted. Because that's something we see a lot, you guys. People are like, I don't even know where to start. Just start. That's it. Just start. Get a game plan together and just start. Use an app or whatever, or, you know, make a list, whatever works for you, just start. And the 5 4 3 2 1, it literally gives you the 5 4 3 2 1 things to do for the day. And there's so many different ways that you can do it, but it's simple, easy, to the point tasks, right? So that are going to for sure help you build your business. Well, other than that, I don't have anything else tonight. All I can say is I'm excited. Do not let the more quiet kind of, you know, you're not seeing a ton of excitement happening. You guys, I promise you that that's coming. It's coming. And it's going to be, I don't want you to sit there and be like, damn it, I knew I should have done that. Or I didn't think that was coming, because it always does. It's always boom season. So we want to see you guys booming, every single one of you, and being successful with this year. All right. So this is your year. Every single one of you. Keep on telling yourself that. All right. So I'll get this recording up. I'm going to hit literally for it to start downloading as soon as we get off this Zoom, and I will have it up here within the half hour. Okay. Everybody have a good night. Good luck. Kick butt.